We all have things we need to do during the day, whether it's finishing a project or doing an expense report or booking that doctor's appointment. In this video, I'm going to be sharing the system that helped me stay on track with my tasks as a busy working mother in the last years. If you're new to my channel, welcome. My name is Sophia. I am a business manager. I am a busy mom, and I created this channel to share my experience with becoming more productive through the power of delegation and through the power of automation. So if you're interested in this subject, I suggest you click on the subscribe and the notification button below so you can be informed of any new videos that I release. So let's get to the meat of this video. Now, there are many ways that you can be productive, and I have to admit that the system that you use, it has to fit with your personality and your style, and this system is fitting with mine. So I urge you to watch this video until the end and practice these tips and see if this style is working for you. Step number 1, have a system to offload ideas and tasks. Let's face it, our brains are not made for storing information. If you rely on your brain, you risk A, to either forget things, or B, to be stressed all the times because you have to be thinking about the tasks you haven't completed. Instead, have a system where you record somewhere any ideas that come up to you or any tasks you decide to complete. You can use a notebook or a bullet journal. I prefer to use an electronic system. Currently, I am using ClickUp because it helps me to organize my tasks into different lists and different priorities, and also assign deadlines to them. Now, ClickUp is useful if you're working in a team, if you're working with other people, but if you want a system to just manage your personal tasks, I suggest you use a simpler tool like Todoist or Notion, or even Google Tasks. What you use is not important. The important thing is to stay on top of it and to use it regularly. Before I continue with the next tip, I would like to ask your opinion. What is the one thing that helps you get organized and stay on top of your tasks? Let me know in the comments below. Step number 2, integrate your task list with your calendar. I don't know if you have been in this situation. I certainly have. I start my day with the intention of completing these 5 tasks. And then at the end of the day, I realized that I had all these meetings and appointments in between, and I didn't have enough time to complete those tasks. So before deciding the tasks you're going to do for the day, take a stock of your schedule and decide on the number of tasks you can realistically achieve during the day. Step number 3, weekly planning. I organize my week in a way that I batch similar tasks together so that I avoid context switching. For example, I record all my videos on Fridays, and if something happens on a Friday and I cannot record, then I will record the videos on the next Wednesday. This way, I have a routine in my schedule and I don't have to think about it too much when I'm doing my weekly planning. And part of this is doing the weekly planning, of course. So I plan my tasks and I allocate them into certain days. And I do that on a Sunday or Monday morning. It depends really if we are going somewhere on Sunday or we have a family thing. I look at all the list, I decide what is important and what needs to be absolutely done this week, and I allocate them to a specific day. Now, there are times that I cannot allocate all the tasks, and that's okay, as long as I know that I am working on the important tasks. And there is always a struggle deciding whether something is important or urgent. And honestly, I don't get it right every time, but I try to delegate the tasks that are urgent and can be done by someone else to a member of my team. And to take things one step further, I am using ClickUp in combination with Zapier and Reclaim. And what it does is that it's automatically blocking the time in my calendar to do certain tasks. I'm going to be doing a separate video about this, so if you're interested to look at my system in detail, I will link it either above or in the description box below. And final step we all forget, step number 4, review. As I go through the day, if I see that realistically I cannot complete a task, Then I change the deadline and I allocate it to another day. I also take a mental note on the things that I am procrastinating, either consciously or unconsciously. And during my weekly review, I think about ways so I can avoid procrastination. Now, I don't know about you, but every time I was reading a book on productivity, I was getting this sense that I have to do it all. And I was also getting this guilt about things that I haven't done. And I constantly remind myself that productivity is not about doing all the things, but it's about doing the right things. And I want you to think about that also. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you found it useful. And if you did, please click on the like button. And please let me know in the comments which tip you found most useful, or which is the one tip you're following to make sure that you stay on track with your tasks. Have a productive day, everyone.